Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay Pearce. I was born and raised in Petal, Mississippi, and I currently reside in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Today I'll be giving a brief presentation on assessment terms and how they relate to reading instruction. I'm so excited to share with all of you today. So what is an assessment? An assessment is the evaluation or estimation of the nature, quality, or ability of someone or something. Some types of assessments are formative, summative, informal, formal, traditional, and authentic. Assessments take on multiple forms such as tests, oral discussions, and games, and many more that just weren't mentioned. Assessments are used to see if the students have mastered what is being taught, so they are very important in the education world. A criterion reference test is a style of test which uses test scores to generate a statement about the behavior that can be expected of a person with that score. So this compares performance to standard. Some examples are common assessments and end of the year assessments. This type of assessment is very useful to teachers. Tests and quizzes are great examples of some common assessments. Informal assessment involves observing the learners as they learn and evaluating them from the data gathered. This can be compared to formal assessment, and a formal assessment involves evaluating students through an exam or structured assessment. Some examples of informal assessments are exit slips, Kahoot, pick a corner, and thumbs up, thumbs down. Students find this type of assessment fun and exciting. This also helps with student engagement. A norm reference test, NTR, is a type of test assessment or evaluation which yields an estimate of the position of the tested individual in a predefined population with respect to the trait being measured. So this is used to compare students by showing patterns of strengths and weaknesses. Some examples of these tests are the ACT, SAT, and NAEP. This type of assessment is not as useful to teachers because they might not test reading strategies in ways that students use them. Reading Miscue Inventory is a diagnostic tool that helps researchers and teachers gain insight into the reading process. This provides substantive data on how readers engage with the reading process to make meaning. This type of assessment allows teachers to better understand their students so they can provide the best feedback. Some examples are data and test scores. Reliability is the degree to which an assessment tool produces stable and consistent results. This refers to the trustworthiness or dependability of students. A high-quality reading assessment must provide evidence of reliability. An example of this would be to test and then retest, and this means administering the same test twice over a period of time to a group of individuals. By doing so, you're just showing how consistent the results will be over the period of time by what they are learning. Validity is the degree to which an assessment actually measures what it claims. Informal Reading Inventory, or IRI, is an individually administered survey designed to help you determine a student's reading instructional needs. This helps determine your students' word recognition skills, comprehension strategies, rates of comprehension, and general reading behavior. An example would be to survey your students on their reading instructional needs. So this would be as simple as asking them questions about what they do while they read, or what they like to do, or what they struggle with, things like that. A portfolio assessment is a collection of student works that are associated with standards you are required to learn. This is a method of assessing for learning. It's gathered over a long period of time to reflect what has been taught as well as what has been learned. Portfolios can be used to document and demonstrate student mastery throughout the school year. These are very helpful for teachers to look at student outcomes for preparation. And lastly, a rubric is an assessment tool that clearly indicates achievement criteria across all the components of any kind of student work, from written to oral to visual. This is also a method of assessing for learning, and some examples would be marking assignments, class participation, and overall grade.